Hello everybody. On this video I'd like to talk about a couple of tips and tricks if you are deciding to do some kind of remodeling or renovation in your home. Excuse me. I think you always see in my videos I say make sure you're careful with who you choose to hire. Check their reviews, look them up on the Better Business Bureau, look them up on SunBiz, check out their website. Guys, do yourself a favor, don't just hire some Joe Schmo because he has the cheapest price. But other than that, so when it comes to, for example, you want to do a bathroom remodel, right? It doesn't matter the size. The most important thing about a bathroom remodel is your vision, and that we understand that vision, specifically with materials and design. You can hire us to do any kind of remodel, any kind of shower, any kind of bathroom. It's all going to come out with the same quality at the end. Excellent. What's going to make the difference is the materials, the colors that you pick, or the kind of tile you pick, or the faucet designs, the towel bar designs. That's very important. We do provide assistance in the design process. We can give you guys some ideas. We can, scroll online together and look at some bathroom ideas, some different bathroom ideas. No problem. We can do that. But, because that's what's going to make everything pop. That's what's going to differentiate your bathroom from all the other bathrooms is, the design that you pick, the kind of tile you pick, the faucets you pick, countertop you pick, the vanity, the toilet, all that stuff is going to make a huge difference. So I would recommend, before calling, listen, you can call us and we can help you with the design, but have an idea of kind of what you want to go with, and then when you call us or when you call anybody else and they come out for the assessment and they're going over everything with you, give them an idea of what the vision is that you're looking for, and what we will do for you, or what the other contractor should do for you is, go back to the office or send your information to the office and go online, look up some options, look up some materials, put together some samples for you, and then shoot it over to you via email, or if it's convenient for them to come back by with some samples and, help you kind of pick the right design. Once you pick the design, once you pick the faucets, the shower fixtures, the toilet, the tiles, the colors, the designs, and, all that stuff, it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. It is pretty much smooth sailing from there. Unless you're trying to order something off Wayfair or Amazon or some other out-of-the-country provider. Please don't do that, guys. Please. Listen, we can install whatever you want. No problem. But speaking from experience, I'm going to give you an example. A customer ordered shower fixtures from Wayfair. Who knows where they were coming from? Probably China or something like that, right? Or I don't know. They're coming from somewhere that's not made in the U.S. So the whole bathroom is done. Everything's coming out beautiful, and now it's time to install these shower fixtures. There's a part missing. In the packaging, there's a part missing. Simple, right? Not really, because we can't just go to Home Depot and buy that missing part. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go to Home Depot or Lowe's or any other supplier in the region and find that missing part, because that fixture is not made in the U.S. We have to contact the manufacturer via who knows how, probably email. I doubt we'll get a hold of somebody over the phone. If there's even a phone number, send them an email. Probably wait days for them to respond to the email. We'll probably go through a week and a half just explaining what part we need, and then hope that they have that part that they can send out without an additional cost. Because now you might have to pay additional shipping fees, or something, you know, or they might request us to send the whole package back so they can send us a new one. It's just a mess, guys. It is a nightmare. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Let's just, we just want a smooth, flawless process throughout your home remodel, bathroom remodel. Don't just walk to Home Depot. Don't just go to Home Depot and look to see what they have in that store. Go online, because Home Depot online has a much wider selection than any individual Home Depot store. Because you can order anything you want online at homedepot.com, and they will ship it to whatever store you want them to ship it to, or they can even ship it to your house. This way, if something comes in and there's a part missing, more than likely any Home Depot in the area is going to have that part. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. It just makes it's a night and day difference, man. I know the things you're looking at online look really cool. They look really fancy and different. I get it. I really do. But man, what if there's a 50-50 chance, you know, that something might be missing or something might be defective? And if that happens, your 1 week project could turn into a month-long project just because of that one little piece, you know? Check out Lowe's online. Check out Home Depot online. Google kitchen, or just let us know. We will find a local supplier with a variety of selections that has some really cool, some really fancy looking stuff that you guys will probably like, you know? I think that's the most important part. I think that's the biggest and most valuable tip I can give a customer when it comes to their materials is buy it, you know, buy it locally. Buy it locally. Buy it from Home Depot online, Lowe's online, or anything like that, man, you know. You can save yourself a headache. You can save us a headache. You can save the other contractor a headache. And, I mean, listen, if you absolutely want to order something off Wayfair or out of the country, like, no problem. But, like, we can't sit around and wait for this one piece to come in after we advised you not to order it from wherever you ordered it from, you know? I mean, we'll take care of it. Like, yeah, we'll wait, but like, we can't we'll wait for it to come in and then we'll install it when it comes in, but we're gonna have to start the next project that's on the schedule. It is not fair to the other client for us to delay their project because of a delivery issue with a certain type of material on your project. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want us to call you on your start date and say, hey, I'm sorry, we can't start the project because we have to wait for a part for this other job. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody else. So at that point, I think the next right thing for us to do would be to continue on with the next scheduled project until you reach out to us and let us know the material has arrived, or we get the material and then we call you, and guess what? Now we have to call you and schedule another start date to continue the project. Because just because that material arrived now, that doesn't mean that we have to stop what we're doing at the next customer's house and come back to your project. It's just not fair to that customer. You know, it wouldn't be fair to you if it happened to you. So it's just, it becomes a big mess. It becomes a very complicated mess, and it's really difficult to navigate through it and trying to do the next right thing for all parties involved, you know? So just buy locally, guys. You know, don't be tempted by the fancy, cool looking designs you see on Wayfair. You know, just buy locally. Let us provide the 5-star service that you hired us to do. Trust the experts that you hired. You know, take the advice that we give you. That's it, guys. If you have any questions or if you have any questions about this video or anything I said, or if you don't agree with anything I said on here, or if you think maybe I should handle a certain situation a little differently than I mentioned, please feel free to let me know. Drop a comment. I will reply. I'm not a huge YouTube account. I'm not a huge YouTube channel. So, like, you know, I don't have millions of followers that are commenting. So It's just a very few you guys that I have. So if I get a comment, I get the notification, I will be super excited and immediately reply. So again, guys, my name is Batu with Home and Beyond Services. Give me a call, leave a comment, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.